Yes, yes, I love verse 6. Yes, humble yourself under mighty hand of God. That word. Without humble ourselves, we cannot casting all our care upon Him also. First, we need humbleness. After we humble ourselves, the rest, verse 7 will come in our life, casting all your care upon Him. That word will follow after humbleness. We see many examples in the scripture also. Who are humble, God exalt. Who are proud, God keep down. Let me see first with the lives of Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar. He's very, very proud, and then how God did him,
Yeah.
as we know. And Jesus himself will give many examples about the Pharisee and tax collector, the way who is the one who forgive sin. That's what this verse 6 teach about humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, and He may exalt you in due time. Thank you.
The apostle Peter gives us a command to humble ourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you at the proper time. Then he says, casting all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. People love verse 7, but they don't like verse 6 very much. And a lot of times you also don't see verse 8, be sober of spirit, be on the alert.
And,
So
I read a book about peace, and and it was focusing on those 3 verses. And in order for you to, when it comes to casting your anxiety on the Lord, you need one of the main things you need to work on is humbling yourself.
Absolutely. He didn't write it that way on accident.
No.
Yes. If you're being prideful, how are you going to cast your anxiety on him?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great point.
And another thing just stuck out to me. We can't only focus on verse 6 either, because it says, humble yourselves, therefore. And what is that therefore for? God, in verse 5, it says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble.
Yeah.
Like, I know you don't want to be proud.
Therefore is almost like writing so.
Yeah.
Right. For God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. So humble yourselves.
Command.
The NLT might even say it. I don't think the NLT uses therefore.
It just says so humble. Yeah.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it didn't say therefore, but it says, but gives grace to the humble, so humble yourselves. Yeah, that's what I was going to piggyback on that too. If God opposes the proud, pride gets in the way of submission.
Yes.
You can't submit to. That's one of the biggest problems of men, especially, is having so much pride that you can't submit. You have so much pride. I mean, one guy's mentioning that he doesn't pray with his wife because he's too prideful that she'll know his weakness. And so that gets in the way of, God opposes that.
Yeah.
So, humility is definitely something that is not practiced or preached to men, especially.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then staying alert too. A lot of times we I'm not myself as well. We go out of the house and not even protected. Haven't prayed, haven't spoken to God, but we run out there going to jobs or even the store, and we're not on guard. Because the enemy is all there all the time, and we're not sober and alert to be ready for the enemy. We're going to stay protected.
That's a good point, Daryl. Yeah, we you're right. We do that. We leave the house thinking that we got it. Instead of being like it says, be watchful. be ready. You never know when, what's going to happen. So yeah, we have to be. Exactly.
We'll make excuses. Oh, I got to be at work at 6 a.m. Well, then get up at 5.
Yep.
And talk to God first,
Yeah.
So, yeah.